Okay, boys and girls, while you were reading the story, The Very Busy Spider, you saw the spider building a web. So for our sciencey art and science me activity, we are going to make a web. But before we can do that, we need to talk about the steps that the spider takes to make the web. So if you remember in our story, we sequenced all of the animals. There were a lot of characters in this story, The Very Busy Spider. There was the horse and the cow, but we didn't talk about the steps that the spider took to make the web. So as you look through the story, you can see the steps that the spider took to make the web. And we're going to be doing the same thing on paper. And we are going to take these same steps, and you guys are going to draw a web. And when we're finished, your web's going to look something like this one. Okay, so first let's go ahead and cut apart our paper that looks like this, and then we're going to sequence the steps that a spider takes to spin its web. You guys just learned a lot of things about spiders, and one of the coolest things about them is how they build their webs for being such a small animal. And boys and girls, if you ever see a spider web, they're actually pretty beautiful, just like the owl in the story said at the end when we saw it at nighttime. Okay, we have all of our pieces cut out, and now we need to glue them in order. You're going to find a large strip of paper and your glue stick, and we're going to glue these in order. And when we're finished, we're going to fold it, and it's going to look a little bit like a book. Go ahead and start with what would be the cover of our book. And this says, "The spider spins a web," and it has a spot for you to write your name. So when we're all finished, you can write your name. All right, we need to find what we think is the first step in the spider building a web. It's probably going to be the one with the least amount of silk or web yet, and that's this one. Okay, and right here you can see that this spider is using these trees, or maybe these trees and this grass, to build a web. Spiders like to use all kinds of things to build web. If you have furniture in your backyard, patio furniture, they use that. They can use the roof. They can build webs in a window. Okay, they just need two things to attach their web to, two sides of it. Okay, then next, the spider makes all of these straight lines going through this middle point of the web. Actually, it looks like I glued that upside down. There's the tree. Okay. Then after he has, or she has, all of the straight lines going through, then they're going to start building from the middle of the web. Now, some spiders start on the outside, but this spider's starting from the inside and building the part of the web that goes in between these little strands of silk. Now, I don't have any more room on this side for any more pictures. So what I'm going to do is turn my strip over. And actually, boys and girls, I'm going to spread these out a little bit because we're going to fold this book when we're done. And I want to make sure when I fold it, it works pretty good. Okay, so I spread those out a little better so you can see they're all along the strip. Did you guys even see me folding that, or was that off camera? I don't even think you saw me pick that one. But this one right here is the last one on this long strip of paper to glue. And I'm going to turn my paper over, and on this end, I'm going to glue the last two pieces. There's a piece where my spider is almost finished doing all of the inside, but hasn't quite reached the outside yet. And then there's the last picture, which looks like the whole outside is done. All right, let's go ahead and turn this over, and I'm going to show you how to fold it. You don't have to fold it, I just wanted you guys to see all the steps. So when we make our own web, you know what the steps are. But if you want to fold it, we're going to do what's called accordion folding. Okay, and I'm going to fold the front piece back. Okay, I'm going to fold this piece in, and then I'm going to fold this piece back, and then it's going to look a little bit like a book. Okay, and it's almost like a book where you can turn the pages too. The spider spins a web. There's his first part of his web. There he has all of the straight lines. Here he's starting to build the inside lines. We keep reading our story, and here's the rest of the inside lines. And then all the inside lines are finished, and we have a beautiful spider web. Now you're going to learn how to make one yourself.